welcome to another day in Iceland. Today we have some fun things planned. We're going to go to a couple of interesting museums here, and then we are meant to be going on a Northern Lights tour tonight. But number one, we knew even a couple of days ago once we got the weather forecast, that we probably won't be seeing the Northern Lights. It'll be a miracle if we do. But that is fine by us, because when we originally booked this tour, the Northern Lights tour, we decided, well, the chances of seeing the Northern Lights are always very hit and miss. We always know that you might not see them. So we decided to book a fun tour, and what we did is we booked an ATV tour. So we knew even if we didn't see the Northern Lights, we'd still get to ride around on quad bikes for a couple of hours. But this brings me to my second point. The weather is quite grim. It's very wet and windy here, which doesn't bother us, but it means that we've heard from the tour company this morning that depending on how the weather is later on today, the tour might not be going ahead, which is fine because we don't really want to ride around on quad bikes in really disastrous weather. We're not bothered, we're just going to roll with it, see how the day goes. And so soon we're going to go head across town for our first stop of the day, which is going to be the Whales of Iceland exhibit, which we're super excited to see because we're not in season to actually go whale watching, but there's this amazing exhibit that has like full scale whale, what do you call them? Whale?
Bodies.
They're not real bodies though.
Yeah, they are. They're stuffed.
I thought they were models.
No, they're real animals that have been stuffed.
Shut up. No, they're not.
Replicas.
I can't even do that now. There are some full-scale replicas there of a couple of different whales. I think there's like a sperm whale, a blue whale.
Mink, dolphins, just loads.
Yeah,
like,
there's
like
loads of
30 odd.
things. Yeah, so we are really excited to go see that, and then I'll tell you where we're off to after that, after we've been. Alright, day 2. Let's go! Because of all the rain we've had last night, like all the snow has melted. But don't worry, the weather forecast says snow will be back tomorrow. But on the upside, I can now walk and not worry about slipping over on the ice. This here behind me is the right whale, and he holds the title of having the largest testicles of all whales. In fact, his testicles can weigh up to 1 ton. Some of you all wanted to know. This is the blue whale, the biggest animal on Earth. One of the humpback whale's fins. Above us here is the skeleton of a minke whale, which can be found in Australian waters. I found that really cool. So we just went through the Whales of Iceland exhibit, and it was really interesting. It was super cool. They have 23 models of various types of whales and an audio guide that tells you all about each one as you go through. It was super interesting. Like, there's some whales that I'd never even heard of, and that's because, say, if they're deep water whales that don't get seen by seafarers much. But it was just really interesting. Learned some facts about different whales I'd never even heard of, and whales that I did know, or ones that we've even seen before. It was really cool. we're on our way to the National Museum and we've just come across this really, you might think this is really morbid, you might think it's really weird, but we've walked past this cemetery. It's actually really super cute. I don't know if that's the word I'd use, but I just really like it. I had to take a photo of it. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that I find really endearing. Yeah. We also just dropped by the Salvation Army store here in Iceland because we realised last night that my waterproof jacket is not in fact waterproof nor water resistant. So it's part of the reason I was so cold last night. So we dropped by and bought a second-hand waterproof jacket for me. And yeah, having a good day. Having a good day, guys. So we've just spotted a Taffel board, and if you were watching my videos a couple of years ago when we went to Ireland, we went to the Viking Museum and played a game of Taffel, and since then me and Dan have actually played it on an iPhone app together, and now we've seen it again here. Like we just think it's kind of cool. We like Taffel. This museum is a really interesting look into the history of Iceland and their society, and it's really cool if you want to learn more about Iceland. If you're a history buff, if you like visiting museums, I definitely recommend coming here. It'll tell you a lot about the country that you're visiting. Go slow and steady when you're walking on the ice. Just a bit of a pit stop whilst we're exploring Reykjavik. I just had the most delicious vegan cupcake, but I already ate it. Sorry, bad vlogger. I'm having a Viking lager. Not a bad way to a little bit of a rest break from all the walking we've been doing. We've already walked 9 kilometers today. There you go, cheap way to get around and keep fit. Okay, so we've just come back down to the waterfront, and because it's a much nicer day today, like it was really bad this morning, but now it's actually cleared up a lot. Where we were on the waterfront last night, so in yesterday's vlog, and we could not see a thing, look at what we can see now. Look at those beautiful mountains. Yeah, I'm glad we got photos of this statue last night, because now it's impossible to get a photo without anyone in it, because these people like to go really close for some reason. Like, I'm sorry, look at these people down there trying to get a photo of the mountains in the background. You could do that over here on the waterfront. No, let's stand behind the monument that everyone's trying to get photos of. Cool. Another case in point, we're just leaving and this guy has set up his tripod to take photos of the mountains in front of the monument. Like, literally, look at that. He could take that photo up here where we're standing where there is absolutely nothing in your way. I honestly don't know what goes through some people's minds when they're traveling, or just in general life really. And Grumpy, Marnie and Dan out.
I need a drink.
I second that. How's that dried fish going?
No, thank you.
I bought that yesterday.
Good.
Oh yeah, Dan's obviously not vegan.
Oh, really powerful.
Thanks, babe. It's my new rain jacket that I just bought. Thanks for just throwing that at me. We just got back to our Airbnb after walking around and doing everything that we wanted to do today. And it looks like our ATV tour might actually be on tonight. So we might still be able to go quad biking and have a chance to see the Northern Lights. I don't think we will, but it looks like we will be able to go quad biking. How cool is that? So we're pretty excited. We really thought it was going to be cancelled, but as I said earlier, the weather has actually gotten better as the day has gone on. So yay, fun times ahead. Yeah, before we were raging about the Sun Voyager sculpture and people standing in the way, which I hope no one got offended by that. It's just frustrating when people stand in the way of something that people obviously want to photograph and standing around trying to photograph, or why people feel the need to stand so close to it when they're not photographing it. Like, I don't get it. But we were just looking at Dan's camera and look at the amazing photo of it that he got with no one in the shot. I don't know how he managed to do this, but he did. So yeah, I don't know how he managed to get that amazing shot with no one in, because there was literally at no point that there was no one around that statue. Okay, so it's just after 8 PM and we're just waiting out the front. Fingers crossed they arrive and we're going on the tour. It's looking good. It's looking good weather-wise, so we're quite hopeful. We're all dressed up in our warm gear. Oh my god, there's a cat coming towards me. Hey kitty. Hey kitty. You can be my friend. Hello. Do you want cuddles? Oh my god, now another cat's coming. I swear, I'm the cat whisperer. Hey friends. Hey friends. Hello. Oh, he's my friend. Hey dude. What's going on? You are so cute. Hey. My new friend. I love cats. Oh yeah.
From where his wheel is that way, it's just water underneath.
Oh really?
I put my foot in it, it just disappeared.
Let's see what happens here. So we're being the weight. Yeah, Dan. Yeah. Good job, babe. Good job.
We just got back from the ATV tour, which was incredible. It was so much fun. Like I said before, we didn't expect to see the Northern Lights, and no, we didn't. But we had such a blast riding around on the quad bikes. It was so funny. I'm not sure how my GoPro footage worked out. So either way, let me just tell you that it was so much fun. If you ever come to Iceland and want to do a fun Northern Lights tour, go to ATV Reykjavik. It's a family-owned business. Yeah, the guide was so much fun. He was really great, and me and Dan even got to pull him out. That was so funny. Yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. And now we're back at our Airbnb and it is time for a hot shower because my toes are frozen and so are my fingers. And we're just gonna have a drink or two here. Just chill out. Yeah, so I'm gonna sign off now. Day 2 was absolutely awesome. And I can't wait for day 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.